All right, here's another tragic case, and this revolves on this late lady named Simone Whyte, who was Jamaican national, who was murdered in Antigua, and it's just going to address her children who were mourning her loss. So Simone White would have celebrated her 46th birthday today. Her children are looking forward to talking with her on the telephone as they normally did, reassuring that she occupies a special place in their hearts. But even as they had one eye on it, is December, Christmas in particular, that occupied most of attention. White, who was a hairdresser who lived in Antigua and Barbados for the past 5 years, was due to come home next month. Toujon Barrington, White's eldest child, said she was eager to spend time with her children and lone grandson. So yeah, this was not happening. White was stabbed, murdered this past Saturday in Antigua, just 3 days before her birthday. And her grieving son is basically mourning when he found out the news. A 35-year-old man has been taken to police custody in connection with the murder. ABS News in Antigua and Barbados reported that White was basically stabbed to death with the suspect who was basically her estranged lover. Meanwhile, Tojon said his two siblings, Sanovia, 21, and Tyree, 17, lost their father, Ainsley, 17 years ago, leaving White to play the role as sole single parent. This is what makes it hurt. Like they lost their dad first, now the mom. Alright, quote, she went to Antigua to provide for us. She said, me there for my picnic, then for work to make my life better. She taught us about life what best she could, grief stricken to John said. Quote, they had a very close relationship. She showed tough love, which was great. I call anything she made sure to encourage me and pray, and that's the type of person she was. White visited Jamaica 2 years ago in order to see Tojon walk across the stage of UAE Mona to collect his degree. Says she bragged about his graduation stage. It was a proudest moment as she sacrificed a lot to make it happen. Sanovia is heartbroken that her 8-month-old son Tejon will never get to meet his grandmother. Alright, and basically she was so basically because of that dirtbag, he basically he like this woman, this family is more suffered another heavy loss though. Alright. Alright, White was born in Castleton, St. Mary, and lived with her grandmother, second of 5 children. And they're basically saying that White was a good person passing, and that's access to this recording. No, all I can say is this is fucked up though, because of actions of that dirtbag, he basically this woman this cold sick coward mean like what happened between them. Like he could have just ended it on a prob. He couldn't just leave left well enough alone. Her rest of her family are suffering that loss now, cause her 3 children have lost their mother. Her one grandson she might got a chance to meet to know who his grandmother is, and just like they lost their father prior to this, these family just suffered a very huge emotional loss. And my thoughts and prayers go to them. I don't know any of them, didn't know Simone White, but this is things like that. Just it's hard. It's very hard to fathom that kind of story. And like the thing is that with this guy who killed her in Antigua, like I part of me regrets that they took him alive though. That is someone who should have been in a coffin instead of this woman. And I'm guessing like the relationship between them means a strange lover. Obviously it didn't end well, and I'm obviously get betting that prior up to this violent attack that there wasn't this is the first time they got violent, because I didn't know the relationship of her and her estranged lover like that though. But the fact that you can just that you were doing that you did that though mean regardless of what happened. Again, I don't say who did what to who, I don't know. That just shows how fucked up some people are, and so on. And yeah, I'm sure something will come out that whole she was this and that to him or whatever. And be that as it may, is like killing her regardless. I mean, that didn't solve anything, because now this dirtbag has lost his freedom. I mean, instead of his life, of course. And now her family has suffered a psychological loss that they're not going to recover from anytime soon. All right, and that's the thing to say though, especially to men. Whether or not the relationship works with these women, mean you can get angry, you can And this one, you can have your arguments, whatever, but when it really cross that certain line where you want to take that person's life because things don't go work out well, yeah, that was basically, yeah, that's taking a step too far. And as a result, so on. Cause like I said, like Simone White, maybe it's what I said, maybe she could have been this or that to person when she was in a relationship with this guy. But like I said, it wasn't really worth it taking her life and really hurting her family though, because that's who we have to think about first though, is like her family's had a loss, suffered a huge loss as a result of this guy's selfish psychotic actions. And I have to call that bullshit out. So that's pretty much all I want to say though. And again, didn't know her in real life. Can't say what she was as a person, but my prayers go to the family and so on, cause that I wouldn't wish what they were going through on anybody. And that's pretty much what I want to say. So this is Stay to Jamaica in the Caribbean. Check out check out my YouTube page, Miles Gustin Miles J Productions, and Real Thoughts of Miles.